Thank you very much, Bundesliga, for this opportunity. Thank you, Jay-Jay Okocha. It's always a pleasure to speak with you. I've always been of the opinion that you're the greatest player Nigeria has ever seen. My question is on the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Our World Cup dream is fading away, JJ. Coincidentally, a lot of our players are playing regularly for their various clubs in Europe. Some persons believe that this is the best assemblage of players Nigeria has ever had since the USA 94 set which you belong to. So what could be the missing link?
Well, of course, it is a difficult question because I wish we all know what the problem is, because it's hard for us to believe that we're not running away with it based on how our players are playing in their various clubs, and most of them are starters now, not like they are not regular players, but it seems like they are not consistent enough when it comes to the national team, and even I struggle to say what the problem might be. I don't know if it is a mentality issue, because I can't say that they are not committed. They are committed. They are, of course, giving it their best, but sometimes it seems like they don't really click. But also, in my opinion, I think they play well. It's just that they are not ruthless enough. They are not um, converting their chances. Which I would say might be our biggest problem. Because if we score even half of the chances that we create, I have no doubt that we would have won more matches than we've done so far. But I'm still hopeful, because we have our mentalities. When it's like when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. So I'm not in doubt that the players are committed and they know that they need to go to the World Cup. That all the nation will be, or we all will be disappointed if we don't qualify. Especially with the squad that we have.
Yeah, JJ, I've been around the
Anywhere I
world
go
to
to,
places like
been to
Japan,
Qatar, been to
Iran, Qatar,
Japan,
name
Iran,
it.
taxi drivers, when
Anytime
I say
I'm
I'm
in these
from
countries
Nigeria, the
and the
first thing
taxi
they say is,
drivers
oh,
ask me
Kusha,
where I come
Kusha,
from, I
great
say
player.
Nigeria. The next
But
thing
when
you
you
hear
tell some
is,
of those
oh,
people that
Kusha,
JJ
Kusha.
never won,
I like this player, very great. But when you tell some of these people that JJ never won the African Footballer of the Year award, they would not believe it. Some of us believe that it's unfair that you never won the African Footballer of the Year award. Do you feel the same?
Oh, definitely. I mean, at some point, I thought I did enough to have won it. But I mean, at the end of the day, I have to take it on the chin and say, maybe that's life. You can't have it all. Maybe it wasn't meant to be. But of course, yeah, I thought that I deserved at least in one occasion to have won it. Because if you look at that list and look at some of the people that won it during my time,
yes,
then I will agree with you that it was unfair.
Let's talk about Nigeria, JJ. Anytime I put out a tweet saying Jay-Jay Okocha was unbelievable, the greatest Nigerian footballer ever, I see people put comments saying that he never won major trophies at club level, he didn't play for a big club, and I'll pick Mikel over him. What's your reaction to this type of comment?
Well, everybody is entitled to his or her own opinion. We see things in a different way. Without any doubt, Mikel had a great career, which we're all proud of. But he used to be a different kind of player
Exactly.
than me. And of course, for me, the most important thing is to be remembered, to have an
yes.
identity. You know,
And you are remembered, to be honest.
And I think I might have not won many trophies, but I won hearts. And
Exactly.
for me, that's golden.
Fantastic.
So I don't compare myself to anybody because I know how my career started and I know what I achieved and I appreciate what football has done for me. And I've got no reason to regret anything or to be in competition with anybody.
I mean, I like what you said. I won hearts. That is actually profound. We hear that Ronaldinho said that he learned a lot from you during your days at PSG Football Club. And sometimes, because of social media, we hear things that are not verified. Can we hear from the horse's mouth? What was the relationship like between you and Ronaldinho during your days at PSG Football Club? Did he learn from you? Did you learn from him? What was it like between you and Ronaldinho?
I mean, um, I was already a household name in PSG when he came, and PSG was his first team in Europe or outside Brazil, and he was 20 years old. So, of course, it takes a while for one to settle in, to learn about new culture, you know. And yes, at some point, I was a bit like his senior brother, senior one, to talk to him, encourage him, and all that, because of course his talent was obvious for everyone to see. But sometimes, you need time to be able to adjust. And yeah, that was where maybe I played a role, which I'm glad that he appreciated.
South Africa tops the World Cup table with 13 points with Nigeria on 7. Both teams will still play each other, and that game will be crucial for Nigeria's World Cup dreams. Do you think the Super Eagles can get the needed win in South Africa?
Well, I think if we want to give ourselves any chance of qualifying, we have to be thinking of winning all our matches, the remaining matches, and of course, uh, Bafana topping the group, you know, would be a difficult game to play. But of course, we still believe that we can go there and win, and if we want to qualify, those are the type of games that we need to win. So yes, I believe that we can win there, but it's definitely not going to be easy.
Thank you, Jay-Jay Okocha, for this wonderful privilege. It feels very great having the opportunity to interview one of my idols, one person I followed growing up. And of course, I value this moment. Thank you once again, JJ.
Thank you. Take care.